A Vancouver Island politician is saying sorry after admitting he took a trip overseas last month despite government guidelines to avoid all non-essential travel. Victoria City Councillor Charmarque Dubois landed back in Canada on Monday after a trip to Africa, a trip the Victoria Mayor did not learn about until Dubois returned.
It's unacceptable that a councillor exercised poor judgment and didn't follow the rules that we've been asking everyone else to follow.
On Tuesday, Dubois tweeted, "I had been planning this trip for years and returned to East Africa for the first time since I fled the civil war in Somalia in 1992 as a child. I saw family members I hadn't seen in more than 3 decades." Dubois has been a councillor since 2018 and advocates for social equity, but his travels look anything but fair at a time when many British Columbians cancelled family holiday gatherings.
My biggest worry is that people say, look, if even our representatives are not going to do this, why should I? And if other people start to avoid those health guidelines, we could see some more serious consequences, and we're at a really vulnerable time with this pandemic.
Dubois' travel confession follows a number of Canadian politicians who have admitted to vacationing in December. So far, Dubois is the first BC politician to admit leaving the country. Victoria's Mayor and Council do not have the power to reprimand him.
On matters such as these, Councillor Dubois answers to the public, not to Council, and ultimately the next steps are left in his hands.
The issue isn't about punishing people. The issue is communicating clearly that non-essential travel should be avoided right now.
Dubois has apologized, saying on Twitter, "I acknowledge that I showed poor judgment by not leading by example. I'm sorry, and I am committed to doing better."
I think that all elected representatives, regardless of what level of government you represent, should be held to the same standard. And in fact, I think we need to set the standard, not just follow it.
Councillor Dubois tells Victoria Mayor Lisa Helps he does not plan to resign from council. He's currently in quarantine in a hotel here in Vancouver and did not respond to our request for comment. In Vancouver, Travis Prasad, City News.